Um, what was your first day as a chaplain? What was that like? Do you remember?
Yeah, well, I was the first female chaplain in Placer County.
Placer
Probably,
County?
I was one of the first female chaplains in the nation. So the first day I get sworn in Placer County Sheriff's Department, and
Where's that?
up in the north area, not south. I wasn't a chaplain here first. I was up in Placer County, and I got sworn in, and I had media because, quite frankly, it was something new. So I was in the media, pictures were taken, yeah. So my first day was kind of, freaky.
Yeah, sure.
We've got Rob French's wife over there, daughter over there. We've got Norma over there, and we have another lady with a baby. It's not Liz. I'm not sure who it is. So I don't know if you
Caitlin?
Caitlin. I think they're wondering how we're doing on time.
Okay. Oh, well, we can finish.
Wrap it up?
Well, I really want to spend a little more time with you, but I can...
Because they've got babies?
Okay. Go ahead and bring them over.
Okay.
I can go through them fairly quickly.
Okay.
And then I can finish up with you because you have to be gone by 4.
Well, yeah. Well, I can go a little bit later, but not much later, like
Okay.
4:15.
All right, I'll bring them over. That's okay?
Yeah,
Just make
yeah.
sure they're quiet.
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
Thanks, Care.
You're welcome.
Oh,
So you were a kind of
freak.
an oddball.
Freak.
You
Freak.
were kind of a unicorn or whatever you want
Right,
to call it.
right. I was magical.
Yeah. Did you feel uncomfortable? Is this something you were?
Oh heck no! I was excited to do it. I was really embraced by the other male chaplains. If there was any jealousy or animosity or anything, I didn't see it because I was there to serve. I was there to work with the officers, and I was excited about this new ministry.
There wasn't any of this. You're a woman. You're going to have to sort of maybe not look at this.
I had that from the church. I had several pastors, would tell me to walk 13 feet behind them or 13 steps behind them at a funeral. It's like, oh, really? Or like when I would go and speak, the pastor would say, well, I'm going to let Chaplain Frank come up, my husband, and then I think his wife has a few words to say, and I'm the executive director. It's like, really? And
Did he correct that at any time?
Huh? Oh, he always corrected it. Frank honored my position, and he honored me as his wife, and so he would get up and say, I'm only here to introduce the executive director. So, but you get past those kind of things. Those are so insignificant compared to the vast opportunities. So to be able to sit with officers, and I remember one officer, I got to tell this story. One officer who is, a poster child of what a top cop would look like. He was just perfect looking in that image. And I remember on a Christmas Eve night, I was doing a ride along with them. And see, this is where we had skin in the game. It wasn't like, well, call us if it's not on Sunday or a holiday or my birthday. Or, we were there when they were there. So Christmas Eve, because I knew most of the other chaplains had church services, I was free. I was able to do Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. And my family understood that we were going to live a weird life. And we adapted. And so Christmas Eve, we're driving around. It was very foggy. And I remember him saying things like, I'm going to ask you some stupid questions. Don't laugh. And it's like, okay. Like, did Jesus really die on the cross for me? Oh, it was just beautiful. And believe it or not, during that 2 hour of just asking me questions and my sharing my faith, because that's what he wanted to hear, we never got a call from dispatch, not once. And then when we were finished, when he was done asking questions, immediately we get our next call and we go code 3 somewhere to find something out, And then within, after the first of the year, he asked me if I would go pick out a Bible with him. And here's this officer sitting on the floor looking at Bibles. It was just a beautiful image. So it's things like that that when there anything that was negative is so minor compared to all the huge things I got to do.